They were over at least once a week, if not twice. You know, that night they had called. They always called before they came, and I said, "You sure you want to come?" They said, "There's going to be a storm." I want to come.
It really wasn't raining down on Rockland Road. It was lightning, and you could hear the thunder. And I knew that over the hill there must be a storm.
And rain came down quite heavily.
Somebody that lives up there called and said, "You guys better get up here. These people are getting washed off the roads. There's 6 feet of water coming down the road and right off the mountain." And we're looking at each other and saying, "It just started to rain down here."
And I have a scanner in the kitchen so I can hear everything that's going on. And then it seemed like all hell broke loose. You could hear the elevation in everybody's voice, and you can hear the tension, and you can hear it all go up and go up and go up. And I said, "Honey, I gotta go."
53 control, 5361.
On the first day, I had a video camera, and I went in 3 miles up road with our photographer, Michelle Haskell, where we saw massive destruction everywhere. Cars pushed into trees, trees pushed into sheds, piles and piles of rocks.
Look at this pile of debris.
It was horrifying.
Doors were all closed.
It reminded me of the movie Twister. It was nasty. It was nasty.
It was a storm that stalled over the mountain, and it dropped 11 inches of rain in 3 hours. That's an incredible amount of water in one very confined space.
Just the violence of it just blew houses off the foundations, and actually saw a car hanging upside down from a bridge railing. Never seen anything like that.
That's what it is.
Oh my God.
When we got to Hodges Pond, there was a massive lake where there wasn't really supposed to be one, and numerous volunteers, picking through the banks looking for victims. And at that point, we really knew that this is a very, very serious situation.
The first day, there were reports of 6 people missing. There were reports of a fire chief that may have been washed away. In the end, it was 4 people who were killed: Fred and Marjorie Schutz, Barbara Clark Cooper, and a woman named Gertrude Maxine Melvin, who has never been found.
Mrs. Cooper was found 12 miles down. My mom was a small woman, short, and so they thought maybe it carried her a longer distance. But we have no idea. She could be buried right here. Our house set where this pad is under here. Plus we had an enclosed deck off the back. We've received donations from...
Elaine Finkel was nice enough to take us on a tour of her new house, and they're really indicative of how Colchester is coming back. They lost everything, but now that family is on its way back.
All of this was all full of debris, and the road was sheared off right here. There was no road at all. It was close to a 60-foot drop-off right here on the one side. They've put all this back, reseeded all of this. It's like nothing ever happened.
Still, you'll see when you drive up there, there's still debris on the side of some of the roads, and you can tell that something happened up there.
You would never expect something like that to happen in such a short amount of time. So now you don't throw away the realm of it's impossible anymore, because nothing's impossible.